Welcome back. Today I want to talk to you about how do we make screenshots of websites. How do we take screenshots of websites? And just to be clear, I'm not talking about just doing a screenshot of just this that you see on your screen. I mean, if you're on a Mac, you probably already know that you can do the Command Shift 3, and I'm going to go ahead and do it right now. And that takes an entire picture of your, here it is right here, it takes a picture of your entire screen. Okay, that's fine. If you're on a Mac, that's fantastic. You can do that. But what's the problem with this? The problem with this is, let's say I wanted to get I'm on the Hidden Pony website right here. In fact, I'll switch back over to Chrome. I'm on the Hidden Pony record label website. And what I want is actually a screen capture of the entire page. I don't just want what's visible in this window, I want the whole thing. So how do I do that? And you know, Mac doesn't the Mac interface doesn't give us a real easy way to do that. We can't just use Command Shift 3 or Command Shift 4 to do that. We actually need to use a different tool for this. I'm going to show you a couple different ways to take web screenshots. The first is really easy, and you don't even need to install software for this. It's a website just called Screen Capture, and the address, which I'll include in the show notes, the address is just ctrlq.org/screenshots. And you can go to this site from any using any web browser, and all you need to do is just enter the URL, the actual address, the link to the page that you want to take a screenshot of, and then click the button. So I'm just going to go ahead and do that here. I'm going to copy the Hidden Pony link right here, and I'm going to paste it right here. Okay, and then I'm going to click capture screenshot, and we're going to let this website do its magic. And there's a little status bar here that tells us how long we have to wait. Fortunately, it usually doesn't take very, very long. But what it's doing right now is it's actually going to that site and it's taking a screen capture of the entire page from top to bottom. And so there we go. We're done. We get two choices. We can either download this image or we can do a new capture. Why don't we go ahead and download this image? And it opens the image automatically in my browser here. If I click on it, I actually see the entire thing. Now, this isn't actually the website. We're looking at a link of this. If I want to save this image, okay, I'm just going to right click and click Save Image As, and I'm going to give it a better name than 5CB80 blah blah blah. I'm going to call it Hidden Pony Website. And why don't I just save that on my desktop to make it easier? Okay, so that has been downloaded. I'm going to hide that. I'm going to close preview here. And so now I've got right here, Hidden Pony Website. This is the PNG file or the graphic file that was just taken at that screenshots website. I'm going to zoom in, and here we see a complete capture of the entire page, the entire front page of the Hidden Pony website. And you might be thinking, well, why would I need this? Well, there's lots of times when you might want the entire page. If you're doing web design, if you want let's say you've seen a website and you want to kind of figure out how they've structured the front page of their website, and you want to show that to a web developer because you want to have a conversation about how you want your site to be designed or something to that nature, having the screenshot of the entire page is really, really useful. Maybe you want a screenshot. Maybe you've designed this site and you want to add this to your portfolio. Maybe you are, working at Hidden Pony and you've got some suggestions on things that you want to change and you want to, and you could go ahead and annotate this, do whatever you want. So that's a really easy way of getting a screenshot for an entire web page. Let me show you a different way to do this using, I'm going to go ahead and close this. So this is what we would do if we wanted to just go to this, what you just bookmark this link and just input it there. I'm going to show you how to do this without even having to go to a different website. If you're using Google Chrome, you could install an extension called Screen Capture by Google, and I really like this extension. I end up using it quite a bit. I've already added it to Google Chrome, and by the way, I'll have the link to this, but all you need to do to add new extensions in Chrome, you can just go to the Chrome web store and search for Screen Capture by Google, and it should pop up, but I will have the link in the show notes for you. So I've already installed this. I'll show it's basically, and it adds a little icon right here, the screen capture icon. And so in this case, let's try this out with a different website. I'm at my good friends Delhi. They've got a web page here, and I love the design of this page, and I'd love to take a screen capture of the entire page. So this time, rather than go use the screenshots or screen capture website, I'm going to go ahead and use this extension. So I'm on the page I want to take a snapshot of. I'll just go ahead and click the extension, and this extension gives us three choices. We could capture a page region, which is sort of be the equivalent, if you're familiar with the Mac shortcuts, it would be like Command-Shift-4, and then you could just take a snapshot of a particular region. We don't want that. Capture visible content, again, that just captures sort of everything that's above the fold, this part right here, which again, you know, not very useful to us, considering that if we're on a Mac, we can already do Command-Shift-3. That's available to us automatically. This is the function that we really care about, capture whole page. You'll see that there is a shortcut here, a Command key, Control-Alt-H will do it, or you could just click the button and click. Here, let me reload this. Oh no, let's try this again. And capture whole page, there we go. If it doesn't work the first time, sometimes you just need to reload it. Okay, so it went through the entire page, and now it opens up this page in a new page here, a new tab, and it gives you a couple options. You can actually go ahead and do some annotations right now if you wanted to, or you could share it with someone else, you could close it. All I want to do is I just want to save this to my desktop, so I'm going to click the Save button. And oh, nicely, it gives me a very nice title. That's good. I'll leave that as that. And I'm going to go ahead and save that on my desktop. I'll click Save. And I get a little confirmation message here saying the screenshot has been saved to, and that's great. So I'm going to close that, and there we go. And let's open this up over here. So this is the Hidden Pony one. We'll close that. Here's our Delhi web page. It's not quite as long as the other one, but look at that. It's the entire content for the entire front page, and you can go ahead and make annotations, add annotations to that. If you were the designer for this site, you could easily add this to your portfolio. You've got a beautiful screen capture of the entire page. So there you have it. You've got two methods of taking screen captures of entire web pages. You can do it either using the screen capture website at ctrlq.org/screenshots, or you could install an extension. If you're using Google Chrome, you could install the Screen Capture by Google extension to do this. And yes, there's probably other methods too, but those are the two that I use most often, and they're both really handy. So I hope that that's helpful to you. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.